How to communicate during emotional distress. This is really not easy, and I usually just recommend a timeout so that you can calm down and come back to your counterparty. However, if you're doing that in the moment, you're quite good with emotional regulation and you just need to calm down a little bit during this situation, try this exercise. You can try stop exercise. So each letter stands for something, and S stands for just stop whatever you're doing. T stands for taking a breath, so regulating in the moment if you're capable, because sometimes 1 or 2 deeper breaths are just simply not enough. So just go take a time out. There's no point for you to stay there and endure and not be able to communicate properly anyway. But if you're feeling at capacity and you're feeling that, oh, those couple of breaths are actually grounding me a little bit, then keep going. Then O stands for observing the situation. So you want to pull yourself away from where you are for a second, address the whole situation from afar, and think of it in more of an objective way, like you're a fly on a wall, for example. So when you do that, P stands for planning. When you see it objectively, you need to come back to your goals. What do you want to achieve during this conversation? If you're having a conversation with your partner, it's probably not just pushing your point. I need to be heard. I need to be seen. That's what our internal child is thinking. However, our internal adult should be saying, hey, the most important thing right now is to perhaps preserve the relationship and to be authentic, to come out with my values so that my values can be protected first, and then I can protect the relationship itself. And the third comes like looking out for the person in front of you as well. So they can be quite balanced. However, your values need to come first. You need to address you first. It's kind of like putting on the mask in the airplane, right? You need to do it first so that you don't pass out. You need to address yourself, relationship, and then the person in front of you. So of course we need to take everything into consideration. We can't be just yelling at each other and doing whatever. However, if you are just gonna resort to, for example, people pleasing, that's not the best either. So just address all of this, make sure that you have your priorities straight, and then address your counterparty. You can also regulate in other ways, such as maybe holding your partner's hand if they're okay with that, or maybe taking a bit of space, sit on the other side of the couch and then talk. There can be many different ways in which couples can adjust to one another. You just need to find out what your triggers truly are, so then you can help one another to communicate better. Go to the link below. There are my courses. You can buy my book about dating, and Migiri porn app. Quit porn.